All right, y'all. Before we dive in, a quick heads up.
This show is raw, real, and definitely not rated PG.
We're talking about adult themes, sexual content, and the kind of stuff you probably don't want blasting through your speakers at work or around your kids.
So grab some headphones, pour your drink of choice, and get comfy.
Oh, and just so we're clear, we are not licensed therapists, counselors, or sex couches. Sex coaches,
Sex coaches.
not sex couches.
We're just a couple of people sharing our lives experiences and sexy adventures and ethical non-monogamy. So with that, pull up a chair and enjoy the show.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Beyond Monogamy. I'm Adam.
And I'm Pris. And today on our Wednesday Quickie, we're kicking it off a Lifestyle 101 series. Real simple, how-to conversations for anyone curious about opening up their relationship. And we're starting with one of the biggest questions we hear. How the heck do you even bring this up with your partner?
Yeah, because that's the first conversation that can either set you up for success or it can absolutely have you crash and burn real fast. So today we're breaking that down for what worked for us and what didn't, and trying to give you guys some practical tips to make that talk a little bit smoother, because that's a hard
That's
talk.
a very hard conversation.
Oh
And
my
we
gosh.
get that question
Oof.
almost once a week. How do you even
Yeah.
get started?
And you know what's funny is that's normally when I meet new people, that's the question I like to ask is who brought it up?
I know you do.
How
You
did
ask
it,
that
how
all
did
the
it,
time.
and sometimes it brings out some anger. Sometimes it triggers people.
Yeah.
Because maybe it wasn't a good situation. But I always like to hear that story because it's who brought it up, who had the
Yeah.
balls to do it.
Wow.
Because that's some major stuff.
It is. Who
Yeah.
brought it up here?
For us, it was a little different.
Yeah.
Because initially, when we were first dating, you started telling me all these great stories
Yes.
about your past experiences.
Yes.
And I remember thinking, wow, she's really experienced.
Yeah.
And then that's when you explained to me that you guys were actually swingers and that y'all were on a website and this and that. And I was like, huh.
Yeah.
And I remember we would talk about it, and it just, the thought of it, forget it. It turned me on.
Yeah.
And I remember telling you, I'd love to try that.
Yeah.
And I'd love to try that with you. And I remember your response was not good.
No, because I wanted to. So, first of all, so that we can tell y'all, you really have to make sure you're in the right setting. Timing.
Yeah.
The timing matters.
The timing does matter.
We were on the road driving. It really, and I guess the way it came off, it really made me feel super insecure. So when I was telling him the stories, I don't know what I was thinking, what was going to happen, but he did end up asking more questions. And the question was, would you do that? And of course, I was like, no, I don't want to do that again, only because I had such negative outcomes with my previous
Yeah.
partners.
So they weren't good experiences.
And it wasn't the right time. The way we brought up that conversation wasn't realistically looking back now, should not have been done that way.
No, it shouldn't have. I agree with that. If I was really interested, like if it was me now saying it then, it would be a completely different conversation.
Well, you know me now.
Because I know now we
No.
were really early in our
Yeah.
dating, and I think we had only been together
Couple weeks, maybe?
no,
Days?
no.
Yeah, it was early.
It was like a month.
Maybe.
It was a month.
Maybe.
A little over.
I don't
a
know.
month, I
We've been
think.
together forever.
But we were fresh in the relationship.
Yeah.
And I remember saying that's something that I would be interested in doing with you if that's something that, you'd be interested in. And I remember, but I didn't say it exactly like that. I'm sure the way I said it was probably pretty stupid, or at least straight to the point.
Probably. I don't remember.
Because
but
I
I was easily triggered anyway, so it
yeah,
doesn't matter.
and so I think I
Like,
just went straight with it,
Yeah.
and I just threw it out there and been like, "Hey, I'd love to have sex with other people."
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm sure it just didn't come out right. And so
Yeah.
with that, it wasn't a great conversation, but it was had.
Yeah.
And then I guess you thought about it more, and then eventually
Yeah.
you brought it up and we started talking
And then we
about it.
started. Yeah.
It's almost like you had to come
Yeah.
around
And kind of
and
figure each
come to
other out.
terms with
Yeah.
some things.
So conversation has to start somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And you have to really make sure you're in a really good place. So set it up. Don't set it up to be like you're going to invite a friend and be like, hey, she's here to join us. No, not that kind of setup.
Yeah.
What I mean by setup is make sure that your partner is in a good headspace for this conversation, because this is a very deep conversation. It makes you feel
It's
very
heavy. Yeah.
vulnerable, very, I don't know. And I'm going to say this as a woman because I'm not a man, but as a woman, it makes you feel sometimes insecure about yourself. Is he wanting something better? Am I not good enough?
It's
You
the
have a
same
lot
thing
of
for
self.
men, too.
Yeah, you have a lot of
Yeah.
self-doubt. Okay.
Yeah.
So make sure that your partner's in a really good headspace before you bring up this conversation. And you don't want to drop it in the middle of a fight.
Oh God, no. And don't think that I did that either. Like
No.
I didn't.
No.
I actually
We were driving.
we were just driving. It was just a
have
regular
conversation.
conversation. Now, when it came back up later, we were able to have like true
A very
conversation
deep
about
conversation
it.
where we
Yeah.
wanted to start, how we were going to feel.
And I can understand a lot of new guys that enter the lifestyle for the very first time are very excited to get experiences.
Of course.
So it's like letting a little puppy dog out on a floor of food. Like
Yeah.
it's going to go nuts.
Yeah.
And so automatically it's an excitement and I want to go in here and I want to see. Every
Right.
guy has the feeling that he can pull some
Right,
hotties and be
right.
like, yeah, let's go. And so almost every new guy to the lifestyle has that kind of mentality of thinking.
Right.
And so that's why you can really tell a lot of new guys in the lifestyle because they just
Very thirsty.
very thirsty.
Very thirsty. And this
Yeah.
could be even if you're with a partner,
Yeah.
you can be the thirsty one. Now, I've never had a woman be very thirsty. I'm bisexual, and being in the lifestyle has opened that up more. But I'm not very mentally I'm thirsty, but not out loud. Internally, I'm
Yeah.
very thirsty, but no one's gonna know that.
Nobody's
No
going to
one's
know
gonna
how
that.
thirsty you
Yeah,
are.
no one's gonna know how thirsty I am. But and I'm like that with women because I don't get to have those experiences very often. Or in the beginning, I didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
So don't drop it in a fight. Let's not do that. You can start it off by leading with a curiosity about it, right?
Yeah. It's obvious, like, you're no dummy. So if I'm coming at you and I'm asking you a lot of questions about something
Right.
over the span of time,
Yes.
you're going to know what my final question's
I
going
am.
to be, right?
I am,
So if
yes.
I'm asking you about your experiences back then, or if I'm asking you about this or that, then it's obvious you're piecing it together. He's probably going to ask me this.
Yeah.
And so then when I ask inquisitively,
Inquisitively.
yeah, I think the big thing is, and this is the problem, is most people will just go into asking the question
Yes.
and saying, hey, can we do this? Instead of the preamble. I think the preamble is just as important as the message. So my preamble is basically, okay, so there's something that I want to talk to you about.
Yes.
And I know it's something that's probably you're
Well,
not.
that's it now.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's what I would suggest to
Yes,
people
yes.
is have the preamble. So sit there and let them know, look, this is not going to be a very pleasant topic. And you might feel something about it, but I really feel like we need to talk about it. And if you're in the right space to have this conversation, can we talk about something?
Yeah, and there's probably going to be some tears.
Yeah.
Someone's going to feel they're not
There's
good enough.
insecurities.
It's going to
And be ready to tell your reasons why you want to try it. Don't just
Yeah.
be like, because it sounds cool.
yeah.
No.
Because Pris and Adam said you should do it.
It's like, just want to have sex with other people.
Yeah, it's a very, very hard conversation, but it can also be fun conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely not a conversation to have when you're drunk.
No.
It's best to have all your faculties when you have that conversation.
Yes.
I think that what a lot of people have told me over time as their first time dipping into it revolves around alcohol. And so it's, oh, we were drinking and we were with this girl and we got drunk. And then one thing led to another. And the
That's a
girl
lot of the
started kissing
conversations.
and we
Yeah.
all just had sex. And then after that, it was like, hey, let's look into this.
Yeah.
So a lot of those stories revolve in that way. And if you're going to have the conversation with your spouse about it, at least don't have that. Don't have alcohol present in that conversation.
You need to be sober.
Yeah.
100% you need to be sober. You definitely have to have that really good clarity and be there for each other. Any questions, there's going to be tons of questions.
Yeah.
Be very honest and be very open about it. This is not something where you're not good enough. You don't love me.
And that's
it's
the
not about
reassurance.
that. Yeah, you got to reassure.
You need that reassurance.
And the reassurance doesn't always take place.
Every time.
Like
yeah.
every single time.
You have to be consistent.
You have to.
Yeah.
This is this man has put in the work.
You know what's funny is all this time I've been reassuring you since we got together. I've been reassuring you.
Yes.
And I never even knew that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
I just telling you.
Yeah. I love, what is it? Words of affirmations or whatever. If he doesn't give me the, I look hot or I look beautiful in the morning when I'm ready to go to work, I feel
an odd day.
So off. I'm like, what the hell? Like today he didn't say that. And I was like, oh my God, do I look okay?
I had a lot going on.
So yeah, so be the reassurance. It has to always come to play.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the thing. You can't start doing that just so that you can do the lifestyle, though. And if you're going to reassure your spouse, then you should be reassuring your spouse whether they're in the lifestyle or not.
You
know,
should.
like that's your partner.
Your partner always needs to know how they feel, how you're feeling about them, and they need to know that love and that want.
You should have that whether you've got the lifestyle looming or not. But I just felt like that was act right, so she can let me have sex with other people.
Some men, I mean, my last marriage would really butter me up so that they could drink. Or so that we could make sure that we would go to the bar or something. Oh. I'm pretty easy when it comes to things like that. It worked, but I mean, wrong time. So yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely reassurance.
Yeah. Yeah. There's times that you know that you shouldn't be doing it. And one of those times is if you're, say, in a relationship that's rocky or that's not going so well, you shouldn't be utilizing the lifestyle as a way to stay together. If your relationship's failing, relationship's failing.
And don't make it like an ultimatum type of thing.
Like,
if you don't do this for me, I'm going to leave you. I will say that is probably something that has happened to many people, unfortunately.
No, we've seen it.
I feel, especially if you're debating if you want to try it, or maybe one of y'all wants to try it and the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
And they're like, if you don't do this, I'm going to leave. Whatever. Or it always ends up cheating.
Yeah.
That has to be a correlation there.
I'm sure.
The cheating and the ultimatum if you don't do this type of thing.
I'm sure. If you're already pushing it to an ultimatum, then you're basically, if you're not already cheating, you're about to. Which, if that's the case, if it's that bad, just break it off. And I understand, I got kids and we've been together so long. But if you have those feelings, you have to just end it. And even if that takes a month or two just to put a plan in place. Hell, I was with my ex for 7 years, and that last year was just recon in planning my exit. I took a whole year to plan my exit. So I knew from the start. And I did all the research that I had to do literally for the day that I did it.
Right.
And everything worked out for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I planned.
Yeah.
Obsessive compulsive disorder. I don't know.
Just a tad.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad.
Just a little bit. Yeah. I know when it came to the lifestyle, I feel like I was a little reckless early on.
Yeah.
I feel like it's like I always say, I was new and I was looking for these experiences and I knew you already had them.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to be on your level. I want to know what this is like. And I remember just feeling like a bull, just coming in there and just feeling energized. Are we going to do this or what? Like, why are we sitting here talking so much?
I think we've had even arguments in the very beginning about it. But I will say those arguments also came because we were under the influence. So we would drink a lot, and
And they
then
would
those
come up when we
conversations
were.
would come up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. And I was more detached to the situation. It was more, I always call it muscle memory, but it was just like, I go with the flow, whatever.
Yeah.
But it did cause a lot of, internally, it caused a lot of chaos for me.
And see, I never knew that.
You never knew
didn't.
that.
You didn't tell me that
No.
till years.
It
As a
caused
matter of fact, a couple years
because
ago.
I wasn't okay. I didn't feel like I was enough, even though he told me I was enough. I never felt that I was enough when he would start that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you wanted to like play, and I was like, "Dang, okay."
And we had those conversations,
Yeah.
you know, and you would
Yeah.
bring up that sometimes you just didn't feel like, and even as recent as a couple of years ago,
yeah,
it was like, I just feel like I'm not enough. And it's no, of course you're enough.
it had to be something that my mind figured it out by itself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
that was a tough one. I never thought that you'd come to that conclusion, you know,
Yeah.
and I was very shocked when you finally made the realization.
yeah. And I'm telling you, you put in a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you really have.
And
you
it
don't
was never
stop.
for the lifestyle.
Yeah.
This is just the way I am with you.
Yeah.
And that's why it's cool. We get to have this life together. Yeah, I get to do this and this, and I get
Right.
to partake in all of this fun. But I don't have to have the stress of, is it going to hurt my relationship? You know what I know that there's nothing that we can't talk about now. But
Yeah.
it had to take us going through the entire journey
To get us
from
here.
swinger to poly, back to swinger again to
and
get here.
And I still think you still are scared to have certain conversations with me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are a very scary person to talk to sometimes. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who have talked to you before and can agree with that.
I'm not scary.
You
I'm
can
just
be.
very direct.
Yeah,
and
well.
it's very uncomfortable for people to get that directness. And I'm
Realistically,
very
I just
honest.
never want to hurt you.
Yes, that is really what for you. That's what it is.
That's always
like-
been my thing is
Yeah.
I've never wanted
And
to
whether we're in the
hurt you.
lifestyle or not, he can hurt my feelings. He
Yes.
can say somebody looks prettier than me.
Yeah.
He never does, but
Never
someone looks
have.
pretty, and I'm like, oh my God, I didn't get the pretty today.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't like to hurt my feelings.
I don't like that.
I don't like to hurt your feelings.
No, I know. Yeah.
But I do.
Oh boy, do you?
I don't hurt his feelings with the lifestyle. I hurt his feelings other ways.
Oh man.
I just telling him no to something. No, he
Stop
can't
it.
have his Dutch
See, this
Bros.
is becoming like a backhanded thing over here.
But yeah,
with
no.
me, you call me out, but with you, it's I'm gonna toss this back at him.
I'm just kidding.
Victim shaming right there. That's what that is. Just saying.
No, it was the conversation was it was very cool to figure it out. Now looking back on it, I can hear us talking about
Oh,
it.
I can see our red flags all over the
Right?
place looking back on it. Yeah.
Like we
Yeah.
were the couple
That we tell people to avoid.
to avoid.
Don't
We
get
were
involved
not
with that kind of person.
We weren't bad for each other. We did not argue after playing. We did not feel that.
No,
No,
our thing was
ours
more of
was-
an ignorance of the lifestyle.
Yeah.
And it's that new person ignorance that everybody has when they don't really know. They go in with this, let's go find another woman.
Yeah. Somebody brought that up.
Yeah.
Somebody brought that up in one of our groups. Why is it that why is it that couples look for the single woman, right? Now, I didn't want to write it on there, but I'm going to just say real quick.
Uh-huh.
The reason for me to not be so hesitant about being in the lifestyle was because I was going to get more bisexual experiences. I didn't care if I had a guy. I sometimes don't even care now. Sorry, men. Love you. Y'all are awesome. You provide something and great. But I have great experiences with men. I want an experience with women. So that is why we in the beginning used to only look for a lot of females.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah. And my inexperience with everything, I could easily just sit back and watch you do your thing.
And you were fine with that.
Yeah, but it was never from an insecurity standpoint. I never felt like you would leave me for
No.
anybody.
Oh, God. I've dated women. Anyway. No.
But when it came to me, I think you thought that I was gonna, for a while there, like I was gonna leave
me.
you.
Oh, yeah, because I felt super insecure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Yeah. I'd have to find another Pris.
No. Oh, there's no other.
No.
I am unique. I am one of a kind.
I know.
There is no other. I got little mini versions of me.
So I've always said this, and we're going to be together forever. So
We
this
are.
is not even a question.
We are going to be
But
together forever.
in a different world, if you ever died,
Yes.
I would, sorry ladies, but I would stop the lifestyle 100%.
Oh, he's not allowed.
I would go into mourning.
Yes.
I would never leave my domicile.
No.
I would stay in bed all the
Yes.
time, never see another woman till the day I die.
Yes.
That's if you died.
Yes.
Now, if you left me,
Uh-huh.
I would stay in the lifestyle.
Uh-huh.
And I'd bang it out a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be that old guy.
Yeah, I think if you left me,
Yeah.
yeah, no, you wouldn't be doing anything. If you left me. Sorry. If you left me, you wouldn't be doing anything. Like, that would be it. Oh, you wouldn't. Your life would be so miserable.
Oh my gosh.
I would make it so miserable. What did you leave me
Oh.
for?
Wait. We're not coming up with stuff. No.
Wait, what did you leave
Stop
me
it.
for?
No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
This is where you say,
What?
ask me the question.
Ask me the question.
No, you ask me the question.
What am I asking you?
What am I leaving you for?
What am I leaving you for?
No, you're asking me.
What are you leaving me for?
I would never leave you.
That's what I was trying to say, but you got all scary. And that's why I can't have certain conversations with you. Did you guys all see?
This is going to be edited. No one saw anything.
Oh, hell no. Because I'm the one that edits. It's getting put in.
I think if you ever left me, no, I would not.
You wouldn't be in the lifestyle if I left you?
Probably, but I would really take advantage of it.
How's that?
I wouldn't work. Somebody would be paying for something,
Oh, wow.
and I'd be traveling.
Goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
no,
So I keep you from an awful lot. I keep you from a Kim Kardashian life.
That marriage life be real struggling right
Dang,
now. So.
girl. Wow. I sure am
would.
glad you don't feel that way right
Baby,
now.
you and I are going to be so at home. Watch. You and I together, we're a good team, babes.
Yeah.
We're a great team.
We
so.
are a good thing.
See, our people like it.
It works out.
You're seeing in real life, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Your hair looks good. I'll tell
Thank
you.
you.
that. Yeah.
We should give them some tips for success.
Tips for success. Okay.
What's something like you should always like do?
When it comes to
Asking this conversation, having the conversation, right?
Oh.
So y'all have already sat down.
that's the
you-
first thing.
You're having a nice romantic dinner, or you're Netflix and chilling, right? And you're on the couch or on the bed, and
Yeah.
you've decided, hey, Boo Bear, we're going to have this conversation that we didn't want to have earlier because the kids were with us. Our levels were up here.
Yeah.
We're here now.
The preamble.
Are you cool with having that conversation?
The preamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to start it somewhere, and you cannot interrupt my ADHD or
Yeah.
my I must be right all the time people.
Oh yeah. I guess that's me.
We cannot interrupt. We have to listen with our hearts
Yeah. Yeah.
and be open and understand and let the person, your partner, finish the conversation until it's open for you to come in.
And it may hurt and it may be an uncomfortable conversation.
Yeah.
But you have to leave that at the door. I know that you
Yeah.
experience those emotions, and a lot of people are reactive. You're very reactive.
I'm very
So
reactive.
the moment I tell you something, you react.
I'm very reactive, yes.
As opposed to me, where you tell me something, I sit, I absorb it, I think about it, and then I respond.
Yeah.
By that time, I've already processed.
also a very jealous person. And those feelings are going to come out.
Yeah. Yeah. So you do your preamble, you say everything that you need to say, and then you prepare yourself for a no. You prepare yourself for a bad answer. Prepare
Yeah.
yourself for whatever you think is going to be the worst case scenario.
There you go.
And this way you're prepared for it, because if you have a preparation of that, the worst case scenario, you're going to be calm. You're going to be able to handle it because you've already thought about it. That's important, because if it goes better than your worst case scenario, then it's already like 3 points ahead. Like
Yeah.
you're already doing good.
Yeah. And plan it out. So
Yeah, plan it out.
you're going to have to talk about respect. You need to have
Boundaries.
I'm going to tell you, newbies, have rules and have boundaries in place.
Yes.
Do not go in saying, lo que sea, whatever, we're going to do whatever.
Yeah.
We're just going to do, no.
We're just going to
No.
go with it.
No, start slow. The lifestyle isn't going anywhere. That couple that you saw that was hot, they're not going to go anywhere. And if they do, there's another one. Like, set your rules, set your boundaries, know what you want, know what you like, know what's
Yeah.
off the table. Have a safe word.
Yeah.
Be cool with being cool.
Yeah, for
Be
sure.
cool with being the one to say, hey, I'm not feeling it. Can we leave? There have been many times where I have been in the groove and he's just not feeling
Yeah.
it. And he's, let's go.
Like, yeah, we
and I'm
gotta
like,
split.
and there is many times where I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
Speak just because. So have your rules, have your boundaries, have everything set and take baby steps.
Absolutely. There's
Like,
no rush.
There is no rush. Do not run in there.
No. You'll get your experiences.
Yeah.
And if you take your time and you find the right people, I know that sometimes it feels like you'll never find them. They're out there.
We thought that.
Every single person that enters this lifestyle thinks at one point or another that they're just not going to find what they're looking for. And then eventually it happens. It just takes some time. You really have to take your time and find your quality people. Like that's so important.
Go with your gut feeling. Go with your gut feeling. If you feel something's off, go with that.
Yeah.
Don't second guess yourself.
Yeah.
Think with your head on your shoulders.
Yeah, that's hard to do when you're new.
Yeah.
But definitely try and be as logical as possible. 'Cause if you think with your genitals, forget it.
Privates.
It's not
They're
gonna-
not very
it's
smart.
Not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Also, remember that consent is everything.
Consent is sexy.
Consent is sexy.
Consent is very sexy. You need consent for everything.
Yeah.
Consent, if y'all's rule between y'all is, hey, I'm going to ask you for permission to go kiss somebody.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to ask you whatever. And it's not even asking, hey, our rules are to touch base. So like for Adam and I, if we play separately, our rules are if you're gone for more than 2 hours and I haven't made eye contact with you or none of my girls have made eye contact with you, we have a problem.
Yeah.
A matter of a text, pick up your phone if you're in the middle of something and be like, hey, I'm over here. I'm good. Whatever. Because I don't want him to be distracted and go look for me. And he doesn't want me to be distracted and go look for him. Touch base.
Yeah.
Have rules. Touch
And that's
base.
the thing is we're always talking about consent with others.
Yes.
But really consent between your partners.
Consent between your partner.
Is just as big. And so you shouldn't be doing stuff without your partner's knowledge.
Yes.
You really need to make sure that they're on board and okay. And even if they tell you they're okay, they may still not be okay.
Oh, I am so
That's
like
something
that.
you got to remember.
I'm very, what is that called? I'm
Passive
passive aggressive after I hear what happened. I'm like, oh, it didn't bother me. And then 10 minutes later, I'm like, whatever.
And
Yeah.
It comes out on me.
Whatever. Anyway.
Okay.
Remember that ethical non-monogamy. It only works if both people are genuinely on board. So that
Yes.
means if I was not ready for this, we would not be doing this and vice versa.
And you shouldn't be trying to convince your spouse.
Do
if
not.
it's a no, it's a no.
Yeah.
And you just kind of got to accept that. Now, if they say no, but we can talk about it more,
Yeah.
then talk about it more. It's just one of those things. It's if you're both not on the same page, if you're both not ready to take that leap, it's not going to be
Exactly.
good.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I will also say on the other side of that, that sometimes you have to have the experience in order to know that you don't like it.
This is true.
And I know I've said that to you before.
No, this is true. Yeah. That's very true.
Yeah,
We'll
so
just leave
that's
it there.
something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
You both got to be on board, but one thing you got to keep in mind is you don't know if you don't like it, if you don't try it. You know what I mean? And I try to adhere to that myself. It's okay. We'll see. Who knows?
Yeah.
This is fun.
So that's your first lifestyle 101 quickie, having the talk with your partner. So remember, this isn't a one-time chat. and it's going to be going on and on. You're going to have those conversations well into your years in it. So it's going to be repetitive. Understand that, right? The goal isn't to win or convince your partner. It's to stay honest and connected. So make sure that you're doing that, because that's all that matters, really.
Yeah. And if this helped, do us a favor, like, subscribe, share, leave us a review. We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio, YouTube, you name it. We're on it. You can also find us streaming every Thursday at 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. Central on FullSwapRadio.com.
Yes. So don't forget to check us out on all our community spaces. We're on Reddit, and of course, we're on Discord. So we have groups on both. We love connecting with all of you off the mics. Go find us.
Yeah, for sure. And we've got a big giveaway happening right now. Starting today, September 10th, every new review you leave enters you into a drawing to win a sex toy from Forbidden Fruit, which, if you didn't hear us last time, they're an Austin sex store that's been in the community since 1981.
It's been there forever.
Yeah. So this giveaway is going to run all the way through to September 30th. Each entry is a review. So say you leave a review on every one of our platforms that we're on.
You get in that drawing that many times.
Awesome. Which is pretty cool. So
when
then
you
increase your odds.
When are you going to announce the winner?
The winner will get announced on our Quickie episode on October 1st, along with our socials. We will contact you.
Oh, my goodness.
And if you live out of our range, we will have it shipped to you.
Those are details right there.
Those are details.
Okay.
But I got them. I'm all about the details.
So remember, guys, give us those reviews, because you're going to want to win some of this merch. Keep hanging with us online and keep those conversations going with your partner. That is 100% real. Because a lifestyle isn't just about sex. It's about honesty, connection, and building the kind of relationship you actually want.
Heck yeah, man. I love that. Well, with that, thanks for hanging with us, and we will see you next week.
Bye.